Ibrahim Traore was born on March 14, 1988, in Bondokui, a small village nestled in the north of Burkina Faso. His early life was marked by simplicity and resilience, a testament to his strong work ethic that would shape his trajectory. After completing his primary education in his hometown, Traore's thirst for knowledge led him to the capital city of Ouagadougou. There he pursued secondary education, laying the foundation for his future academic success. His commitment to learning was evident when he graduated with honors from the University of Ouagadougou in 2009. In the same year, driven by a sense of duty and patriotism, Traore decided to join the Burkinabe army, marking the beginning of his military career. His journey through the ranks was characterized by dedication and a desire to serve his country. He participated in numerous missions, including those aimed at combating the growing threat of Islamist insurgencies along the country's northern borders. This experience exposed him to the complexities of asymmetric warfare and honed his leadership skills in the face of adversity. By September 2022, Traore's perspective on governance had taken shape. Dissatisfied with what he saw as the interim government's ineffective response to the escalating security crisis, he made the pivotal decision to lead a faction of the military in a coup d'état against the then interim president Paul-Henri Damiba, who had himself seized power in a previous coup earlier that year. The move was seen as an attempt to address the deteriorating situation and bring about a more effective leadership. The swiftness and success of the coup were indicative of the growing discontent within the military ranks and the population at large regarding the handling of the security challenges. After assuming the role of transitional president and head of state, Traore wasted no time in charting a new course for Burkina Faso. On October 6, 2022, he was sworn into office, officially marking the commencement of his leadership. The ceremony was not merely a formality, but a symbolic representation of the nation's hopes for a better future. It was a moment when the people of Burkina Faso looked toward their new leader with a mixture of anticipation and cautious optimism. Traore's rise to power came at a pivotal moment in the country's history. Burkina Faso, a landlocked nation in West Africa, has been grappling with a multifaceted crisis, predominantly driven by Islamist insurgencies. These groups, often linked to international terror networks, have launched a wave of attacks, targeting both military installations and civilian areas. The violence has not only resulted in significant loss of life, but has also caused a mass displacement of citizens. This dire situation has strained the country's resources and raised concerns about its stability. Adding to this complexity is the lingering impact of the country's colonial past. Like many African nations, Burkina Faso continues to grapple with the socio-economic consequences of colonialism, which have left it with inadequate infrastructure, limited access to quality education and healthcare, and a significant disparity in wealth distribution. However, it was the perceived mishandling of these crises by the previous leadership that paved the way for Traore's ascent. The dissatisfaction with the status quo, particularly within the military, culminated in the coup that brought him to power. The security situation had become increasingly dire, with the insurgency showing no signs of abating. The people felt let down by the inability of the government to protect them, leading to a growing sense of hopelessness and despair. In this context, Traore's leadership presented a glimmer of hope. His military background and reputation for bravery instilled confidence in some segments of the population who saw in him the potential to restore order and security. His promises to prioritize the fight against terrorism and to address the root causes of the insurgency resonated with many. At least initially, his calls for national unity and his pledge to tackle corruption and mismanagement struck a chord with citizens who had endured years of instability and hardship. Yet, while Traore's rise to power was met with both hope and support, it is essential to recognize that his journey has been far from easy. Leading a nation through crisis, especially one as deeply rooted and complex as Burkina Faso's, is fraught with challenges. The expectations placed upon him are immense, and the weight of an entire nation's hopes and dreams rests on his shoulders. One of the most immediate challenges Traore has faced is the task of stabilizing the country. The security situation remains precarious, with the threat of extremist violence continuing to loom large. Restoring order and protecting the lives and property of the citizens are paramount in his agenda. Simultaneously, he must address the underlying socio-economic issues that have fueled the insurgency, such as poverty, inequality, and lack of access to basic services. These challenges are not merely about providing aid and resources. They are about instituting long-term structural changes that can uplift communities and create a sense of hope for a better future. Furthermore, Traore's relationship with international actors has come under scrutiny. In an increasingly globalized world, a nation's leader cannot operate in isolation. Traore's decision to realign Burkina Faso's foreign policy, particularly in distancing from France, a former colonial power, and fostering closer ties with Russia, has been met with mixed reactions. These diplomatic shifts have significant implications for the country's stability and its ability to secure international support in tackling the insurgency. As the world's youngest head of state, Traore has found himself in the global spotlight. His actions and policies are not only scrutinized by regional and international bodies, but also by the younger generation of Africans who see in him a symbol of change and progress. The eyes of many young Africans are on him, hoping that he will not only deliver on his promises, but also serve as an inspiration for positive change across the continent. Despite these challenges, Traoré appears resolute. His leadership style, characterized by a blend of firmness and charisma, has resonated with many Burkina fascists. He has shown a willingness to take bold decisions and has demonstrated a commitment to engage with civil society and traditional leaders in a bid to forge a united front against the insurgency. It's important, however, not to overlook the complexities of his leadership. While he enjoys significant support, particularly among the youth who see him as a beacon of hope, there are also voices of dissent. Some view his rise to power with skepticism, citing concerns about the implications for democracy and human rights. The delicate balance between security and liberty is a tight-rope walk, and Traore's decisions will undoubtedly have far-reaching consequences. Nevertheless, at this point in his journey, Ibrahim Traore embodies both the aspirations and struggles of Burkina Faso. His rise to power symbolizes the yearning for change, stability, and security. As he navigates the complexities of leading a nation in crisis, his every move is a lesson in diplomacy, governance, and resilience. Whether he succeeds in his daunting task or not, Traore's story is a testament to the power of circumstance and the weight of responsibility. It is a reminder that leadership, regardless of age, comes with its share of challenges and that the path to progress is rarely easy. And so we come to the present day where Ibrahim Traore stands as a pivotal figure in the ongoing narrative of Burkina Faso. The world watches, eager to see how this young leader will navigate the treacherous waters of conflict, diplomacy, and nation-building. His journey thus far has been marked by both promise and peril, leaving many to wonder what the next chapter will hold. The story of Ibrahim Traore is not just a personal narrative, but a reflection of the broader African experience, a continent rich in resources and potential, yet grappling with the legacies of colonialism and the complexities of modern geopolitics. His leadership serves as a microcosm of the challenges and opportunities that define the African continent in the 21st century. Thank you for watching. Please like and share if you enjoyed the video. Your support is appreciated.